Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month is focused in the theme of love, and it's called The Ring. So if you would like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Capricorn, it does feel like October for some of you brings some restlessness, some agitation, some conflict based energies here meeting in a way that's like, again, a clash of interests between your own and others. And I feel like for many of you Capricorns, this is being this energy of conflict and clash is happening in your work life, right? There's this feeling of competition, there's a feeling of arguments, there's a feeling of just not being able to meet eye to eye with people you were working with or with a group of friends in particular. It keeps getting a feeling like there's you and there's a group of people, and you're like in opposite ends, and you just want to see the end of this. You want to see the end of a situation that it's draining your vitality, that is draining your ability to create, to to bloom into this version of being and feeling and state of being, actually, that is just about the quality that we all look forward to have in life, which is to just be happy, to just be, confident, to just be concerned with our own matters and not with the matters that do not, you know, are not important to us, are not relevant to us. So basically, it's a feeling like some of you Capricorns are forced, in a way, during the month of October to deal with things that you don't want to, and this is annoying you. And for some of you, it's even kind of activating here the inner dragon. It's like you just want to spit fire and be, perhaps done with it in a more radical form. But it's like some of you feel triggered, by others during this time for some reason. It's like they are bringing conflict, they're not bringing harmony. So this is one of those months where there is the possibility to go more solo into things, where you are more in the lead, where you have more of a saying, where you're more in control of situations. You are advised to go more solo. If you are working on something with other people, especially if there's creative as well, something creative or business orientation here, it could just be one of those months where it's hard to meet halfway compromise because you have a very particular vision on how things should go, and the people you're working with have a very different vision, which is the Five of Wands. So you see, you are internalizing and experiencing and feeling during October as the Queen of Wands. So this is an energy of authority in the fire domain, which deals with creativity, passion, independence, autonomy, right? Driven by your truth and vision, right? Being on, again, the center, right, of your own universe, commanding, making sure how situations go. This is a very eccentric, sometimes flamboyant, over the top energy. Other times it's an energy that it's so attractive because it's just so different, so original. It has such a strong identity and personality. Everybody knows this person just by, it's a person that is popular without being famous. You know what I mean? It's just, the energy is so captivating, so different that it spots attention. So some of you are being definitely spotted, and this might also be what's causing some friction and some problems. Perhaps there's jealousy involved in, again, jealousy and competition associated with the attention you are receiving, and it feels like some of you are trying to be in this I don't care vibe, trying to be again more focused into your own um, inner and external satisfaction, like meeting your needs that are really as well tied in here with pleasure. Some of you have like this very high dose of like a strong desire, strong as you can get desires during the month of October. For some of you, there's this strong as well sexual connotation with this, so there might be this just your sexual appetite again, or availability, you know, in intimacy, the need to be intimate again in that way is heightened for some reason. It could also be that you're dealing with strong Leo energy here. So if you're dealing with the Leo, this could be a particular message for some of you Capricorns, where things between you are like, you and this Leo energy person are like fireworks type of dynamics. So it's like a too hot to handle kind of vibe between you and an individual, particularly if there's strong fire in them. Or if you're a Capricorn with Leo placements, strong Leo placements, this is one of those months where this energy could be really pertaining to you, where you're, you know, the energy that deals with creation and all that you can gather and do from there, the extension in which this creation coming from you, from the inside to the outside, can reach is unstoppable. Some of you is like an invincible energy here. So if you have been stagnant in your projects, in your ideas, in your pursuits, there's this readiness energy, there's this wake up energy that is like almost like a sudden, you know, change in you. So if you have been too passive, fearful, insecure, there's a radical change happening here for some of you Capricorns. And I feel like for some of you, it's due to the fact that you have, either you're going to receive a message or a notification of some sort, or information that it's like, whoa, it changes your whole notion of something. Coming from a page, definitely a page of swords, and you have here the Jack of clubs. So there's a messenger, and there's also feeling here like, don't shoot the messenger, but a message or information might be coming for some of you Capricorns that it's a little bit annoying, but at the same time it serves a purpose. It serves a purpose. It's like, now you're seeing who's with you and who's against you, or now you're seeing what kind of energies you're really dealing with, right? And what precious material you don't want to waste, you don't want to lose, you don't want to let go of. You need to protect, you need to hold, you need to almost like tame in here into preservation mode a resource, an opportunity here that would bring financial or material compensation, gain. It could be a position as well in terms of work, or in terms of something that you aspire to achieve, right? So it feels like you have your eyes on something, and so do others. Both might have eyes on the same thing, but even if you're working together, there's this disruption in the harmony of a group effort, because you want to do things your way to make sure that the value is not, you know, missed on. And those here want to do things very differently. And also it could be like you have your eyes on something just as much as other people do, but I feel like the message for you is, don't worry about the competition. This competition is going to go away. You're going to be able to again open your eyes. King of Diamonds with Two of Swords. So again, you have not been seeing something. You have not been perhaps also making choices that honor and, you know, protect everything that deals with your material world. So your job, your job position, your project, your work ethic, your finances, right? You have not been perhaps on top of it, on top of this aspect of your life. And someone here is reminding you, or someone is reminding you that you must, if you don't want to lose your position or the place where you belong, right? There's a feeling here of actual authority, like this is your throne, this is where you should be seated, this is where you should be, this is your territory. There's a feeling here of territory, actually, a very strong connotation with your territory. Perhaps there's a feeling of invasion in what you're seeing your territory to be, right? So your work, your family, your love life. There's a feeling of, if you don't want to miss on something, you have to be on top of it. You have to control it. Also, there's this damage control that might be happening. So if there has been, or if there will be misfortune happening because of others or things getting a little bit out of control, it feels like you will be able to put into motion damage control tactics that would lead to success, that would lead to, again, that opportunity to bring about abundance. Definitely King of Diamonds, Ace of Diamonds in the same reading, but it feels like it depends upon the actions you have. Also, for some of you that are in authority positions, like your boss, or again things like that, it's a feeling like, do not be afraid, right, to say no. Some of you might be afraid to use your power and authority. Some of you might be, resisting needing to be on that position that you're seeing as like intimidating. Like you don't want to be seen as intimidating, or you don't want to be seen as someone that does not, know how to work with groups. But at the same time, whatever the situation is, it's it feels like there's not compromise here. You have had already tried to overextend compromise, and it has led to denial. It has led to you not just being able to do anything about a particular professional or financial matter. And I feel like even in terms of love, if this is about love, it's the same thing. If you have not been paying attention to your partner or to what's going on in your relationship or with the person you care about or you are interested in, it's a feeling like you have the power, but this person, might be desired by others, and you might have that notion that the person you are interested in or married with or in a relationship is being pursued, looked after, seen as desirable just as much as it is at your eyes. And so you must, again, I keep getting like, you must make sure that you're connected with this person, or you're bringing into your power into the situation, so it does not, I keep getting like, it does not fall out of what's supposed to be, because it feels like it's one of those types of energy moments for Capricorn where if you want it, you will have it, but you have to do it. So it's like you must be willing to do whatever it takes to have what you want, and by doing so you will have what you want. But it has to be in terms of the use of your control, the use of your power. You cannot just wait for something here. It feels like you cannot just wait for something to happen. You must do it yourself, or make it happen yourself. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.